everyone, and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So in today's video we are going to be doing a bit of a random pickups video. So I've got a couple of bits that I've picked up from various places, and we're going to have a look through, see what I've got, and yeah, see what we're adding to the collection. So we're going to dive straight in with our first pickup, which was an eBay pickup, and this was actually something that I saw at one of the boot fairs, and it was a boot fair video that I was editing about a week or two before I'm filming this video. So yeah, it was a couple of months ago from when you'll see this video, but I saw it there and I'm like, oh, I should have really picked that up. So yeah, I had a look, managed to find it on eBay, and there was actually a auction going on, so decided to bid on it, and it is the Star Wars Jedi Challenge. So this is an augmented reality Star Wars lightsaber game. Uses your mobile phone. I'll be honest, I haven't set it up yet and I haven't tried it yet, but yeah, I saw it, I wanted to pick it up. Obviously it ticks off two things that I collect, both gaming and Star Wars, so decided to grab it. And yeah, I managed to get it for a really good price. I think at the boot fair the woman there was selling it for £20. I managed to pick this up on auction with delivery for £19.45. It's not available on CEX, but if I was to pick it up on eBay on a buy it now, for example, I'd be looking at £45. So really chuffed to pick it up, and yeah, looking forward to giving it a go. Then the next two pickups were actually something I've ordered off the CEX website, and it is two copies of the same game on different platforms, and it is Dovetail Games Euro Fishing, the collector's edition, on both Xbox One and PS4. I think I've mentioned it before. I've got a vested interest in this game, let's say. So as soon as the PS4 and Xbox One versions were released, I wanted to pick them up, but just haven't got round to it. And to be honest, when I've looked up the Xbox One version on eBay, every time I've looked it up, it's going for like £45, and I've never had the money for it. And I just happened to, I think I was on CEX looking up some prices for a gaming video. I just thought, let's have a look, just see if it's on there. Or I think I was going through my my wish list, and I saw that the Xbox version come up, and the Xbox version was actually going for £10 on CEX. It had £1.95 delivery on top, so in total that is £11.95. It is just the disc, not too sure whether it comes with a manual or anything like that, but yeah, wanted to grab it, so I picked that one up. The Xbox version, when I was looking for this video, sells for about £30 now on eBay. Same for the PS4 version. The PS4 version I actually paid £15 off CEX. Once again, it is just the disc, not too sure whether it come with any gumph inside. But yeah, pick both of them up. Obviously the reason with CEX that you pay individual prices, because all the items that they've got listed on the website actually come from shops. So when I've put the order in for this, for example, the shop that had it in stock basically gets sent an email. They then go and pick it up off the shelf and then package it up and post it to me. So it is a bit of a pain, because there's been a couple of times where I've just wanted to go mad on CEX online and just buy loads of stuff, but I think it's something like £150 or something, 150, £200, something like that, before you'll actually get free delivery. If you even do any more, I think they might have even stopped it. So yeah, it is a bit of a blocker, because I would probably buy a lot more from CEX online if the delivery charges were a bit more reasonable. Because if you think, if you buy if you buy 10 games, for example, that is going to be nearly £20 in shipping. So I just can't justify it, me. But yeah, obviously I saw those two and decided to pick them up. Then next up we've got another load of bits that I've picked up from Glenn from the boot fair. So he'd actually put something aside for me, and I'm going to show you that later in the video. He'd put something aside for me, and I was like, yeah, I'll come and pick it up at the end of the month once I get paid. And sort of went to his house, picked up that item, and while I was there, as per normal, he asked me the dreaded question, anything else you're after? So I have got a couple of stacks, all from different consoles. So the first one that we're going to look at, I'll tell you what, we'll do these two first. And it is a couple of Dreamcast games. So not something that I pick up too often. I've got a very, very small Dreamcast collection at the moment. What have I got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 games in the Dreamcast collection. One of them being a brand new copy of Intrepid Izzy, which was a recently released game on the Dreamcast. But yeah, other than that, I haven't really got a lot of Dreamcast games. So I've been seeing these in his cupboard every time I go there. And I'm umming and ahhing, I'm umming and ahhing, and this time I just said, okay, what do you want for them? And it is Shenmue 1 and 2 on the Dreamcast. So they're both 4-disc collections, and they're both complete in the box. So we ended up agreeing on £50 for both. So Shenmue 1 I paid £20, Shenmue 2 was £30. They go for, so Shenmue 1 goes for £20 at CEX, 25 on eBay. Sorry, that one. And Shenmue 2 goes for £35 on both CEX and eBay. So a little bit under what I would pay elsewhere. And that's normally what Glenn does for me. So I'm more than happy with those sort of prices. Then we move on to, what one shall I do next? Tell you what, I'll do the smaller of the next 3 sections, and we'll go through some GameCube games. So he brought out a massive bag filled with GameCube games, and I went through and picked out a couple that I wanted to get. The first one was Universal Studios Theme Park Adventure. I've seen a couple of people do videos on this. It doesn't have the manual, unfortunately, so I am going to try and track that down. But what I done was I actually got I got a bundle of 10 games. So there's 3 GameCube games and 7 for another platform, which we'll go through in a minute. And essentially I just said, I'll give you £100 for the lot. So it works out about £10 a game. So a couple of the games are under the £10, but most of them are over. So this is one of the ones that's under. It is £6 at CEX, £7 on eBay. But as I say, I've seen a couple of other people play it and saw it there, so I thought I'd pick it up. Then we've got Mario Smash Football on the GameCube. So I've actually got, I think it's obviously a later version. I don't know if it's this or if it's the next game in the series, but I've got it on the Wii. So yeah, I saw this there, decided to pick it up. It is box complete, which is absolutely brilliant. So once again, works out at £10 for that one. This one goes for £32 on CEX, £30 on eBay. So really, really chuffed with that. That is an absolutely brilliant pickup. And then the last of the GameCube games was another one that I've been really wanting to pick up for a while. And it is Star Fox Adventures. So this was one that I'd been looking to pick up pretty much any time I go into CEX. But normally when I'm in CEX, I'm doing the CEX challenge videos, and yeah, just haven't picked it up. So once again, £10 for this. It goes for £15 at CEX and eBay. But the benefit is it is box complete, it's in really good condition. So yeah, that'll be a game that I'm looking forward to giving a go. Then let's move on to, I'll tell you what, we'll go on to the next load of games in this 10 game bundle that I picked up. And it is 7 Saturn games. So there's a lot of, for those of you that have been watching the videos recently, I am on a massive buying binge for Saturn. Obviously I've recently got my own Sega Saturn. I've picked up a couple of games sporadically over the last sort of year and a half, but yeah, recently anytime I see Saturn I tend to fill my boots, and today wasn't any different. So with the Saturn games, all of them are box complete, so that is really good. So the first one that we've got is Worms on the Sega Saturn. Absolutely love this game. Used to play it all the time with my friends. I mean, we used to play it on the PC, but yeah, absolutely brilliant game. So once again, all of the Saturn games are going to be coming at £10. Worms sells for £15 on CEX and eBay again, so that's good. Then next up we've got Tunnel B1. Now it looks like a first person shooter. I'll be honest, I've never played it. I think I've got it on the PS1. Yes, I have, because I can see it just there. I've got it on the PS1. I think that was something I picked up from a boot fair last year. And yeah, I've just never had a chance to play it. But I saw this there, so I thought I'd grab it. And as I say, it is in really good condition again. Box complete as well. So yeah, I thought I'd pick it up. And I can get this back in. There we go. So once again, £10 for the game. Goes for £10 on CEX and eBay. So nothing saved there, but equally we've not paid over. So that is always a win in my eyes. Then next up is a game that I have played, and I've played it extensively on the PS1. Absolutely loved it, and it's Alien Trilogy. So there is quite a big debate actually between the two different versions of this game. So you've got the PlayStation version, you've got the Saturn version, and there's quite a heated debate in the community as to which one's the better version. A lot of people say it's this one because the graphics are slightly improved, but I'll be honest, I haven't played the Saturn version yet, so I'll probably go a bit later on. I'll probably get the Saturn version, get my Saturn set up again, get this plugged in and give it a go. But yeah, I saw it there, had to pick it up. So that one comes in at £15 at CEX, £17 on eBay. So really chuffed with that. Let me just have a juggle about so I don't block my screen. Then next up we've got a game that I've played. No, actually I'd say I haven't played this version too often actually, but I've played it on the PC, and it is Command and Conquer. So I absolutely loved the Red Alert games. So Command and Conquer Red Alert 2 are the two games that I absolutely love in the series. Didn't really get on too well with Red Alert 3. Didn't get on too well with Generals, even though with Generals, when that come out, I actually spent out a whole load of money to upgrade my PC at the time just so that I could play it, and was then so disappointed with it. So yeah, I do enjoy the Command & Conquer games. Obviously really disappointed that the series has pretty much died out now. I know EA have pretty much killed it off with the mobile releases that were released tail end of its life. But I saw this there, decided to pick it up. As I say, the Red Alert games are really good. I think I've briefly played the original Command & Conquer, but as I say, I was always more drawn to the Red Alerts, which I have actually got on the PlayStation. Yeah, I've got both Black Label and Platinum versions of those. So yeah, that one goes for... This is another one that's a bit of a loss. So it's £8 on CEX, but £15 on eBay. So yeah, not too bad there. Then we've got the absolute crap. I'll tell you what, actually no, I'm going to do this one last in this set, because it is so good. So the next one that we're going to look at, and I need to get the cover stuck back on, is Off-World Interceptor Extreme. So this is basically looks like a buggy, like beach buggy type or off-roader sort of type racing game. Yeah, I'll be honest, I've never heard of it, but looking at the cover art, there is no way that I was going to leave that one. So looking it up online, it goes for £20 on CEX, but for some reason it goes for £50 on eBay. Don't know why. Maybe a lot of the CEX ones don't come with a manual. I don't know. But yeah, I was just seeing a massive difference between both CEX and eBay on that one. So yeah, even still, a good pickup. Then we've got Sega, is it Manix TT Superbike? Yeah, I've played a couple of these. They're okay. I'm not really massively into bikes or anything like that. I'm more of a car guy myself. But yeah, saw it there. I think, to be quite honest, when he brought out the bag and it had the GameCube and the Saturn games, I pretty much grabbed every Saturn game that he had that I didn't already have in the collection. So that's why we've got some quite random ones. So with this one, it goes for £10 on both CX and eBay. So nothing saved, but equally nothing lost. And then the last Saturn game for today, but before we go on to, yeah, some really good wishlist games that I've ticked off today. And it is X-Men Children of the Atom. Once again, it's box complete. There's a small bit of damage to the spine of the box. But other than that, it is in really good condition. This one goes for £45 at CEX, £50 on eBay. So I think by far, no, it isn't necessarily my most expensive, because I've got Knights, I've got Panzer Dragoon. Yeah, okay, it's about on par with some of the other Saturn games that I've picked up. But yeah, obviously it is a 1v1 sort of fighting game, and yeah, just thought I'd pick it up. And then obviously I'll be honest, when I saw it in the bag, I had an idea that it was probably worth more than £10, but at the time didn't really know, didn't look any of these up. Normally when I'm buying stuff with Glenn, we'll sit there and we'll go through, look at eBay sort of sold listings, and then we'll come up with a price that we're both happy with. So we didn't do that with any of this, because I literally just chucked him the offer of 100, and he accepted it. But yeah, I definitely thought that one was going to be worth picking up, and it was. And then the final bits in this pickup are, as per normal when I go to Glenn's, some N64 games. So what I done was, while I was there, and once he asked me the question as what else I was looking for, I decided, you know what, I'm going to go through and I'm going to have a look, see if he's got any of my games that I had wish listed in my tracking app. So the tracking app that I use, which is iCollect, as well as tracking my actual collection, it also allows me to set up a wish list of games that I want to pick up. So I've got a whole stack, I think I've got about 150 games in this list that I want to pick up. And I decided, you know what, let's have a look at what N64 games he's got that I've got in my wish list. And the first one I asked him about was Pilot Wings 64. Now the reason that I wanted this, obviously I'm a massive fan of Pilot Wings on the SNES. And I actually got, where are my SNES games? I don't know if you can see them, I mean, they might just be off. We've got Pilot Wings boxed complete there. I've also got the box complete version of Pilot Wings DS, I want to say. So it was a version that was released on the Nintendo DS. So the only one that I was missing was Pilot Wings 64. So wanted to pick it up. He had it, and he gave it to me for £20. It goes for £12 at CEX, and then £25 on eBay. So once again, back to the sort of median price, where I'll sort of sit just below the eBay prices we normally go. But yeah, obviously with it being box complete, I'm going to get it put into a plastic case once I finish, and then we'll get it put on the shelf with some of the others that we picked up recently. Then next up we've got Turok 2, was it Seeds of Evil? So I remember playing the original Turok on my friend's N64 back in the day. I've been wanting to pick up the Turok games actually, and I did ask him if he had both of them, but the only ones he had was this and Rage Wars. Now I've got Rage Wars cart only, so decided to leave Rage Wars for now. But yeah, he had this, so I wanted to pick this up. I got this one off him for £20. Once again, it goes for £12 on CEX, but £30 on eBay. So yeah, not too bad there. This is one of the ones as well that's compatible with the expansion pack. So this actually improved the graphics. So yeah, not too bad there. Then next up we've got Top Gear Rally. Nothing to do with the BBC TV show. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, this is one that I've had on my list that I've wanted to pick up, and he had this. I got this for £15. Once again, goes for £12 at CEX and £30 on eBay. Yeah, I think with this one the prices were really all over the shop. So yeah, we pretty much just chucked out the same price. I mean, there was some going for 10, there was some going for 20, then there was a few at 30, some at 50. Yeah, it was just literally all over the shop. So yeah, got that one for 15, which was really good. Then we've got an absolute belter, and I remember this game. And I will be honest, when I was in school, I actually had a copy of this game, and I was able to play it on the library computers. So yeah, it was quite funny sitting in the library and all of a sudden hearing Duke Nukem coming through the speakers of the computer. So yeah, got Duke Nukem 64. What can I say? It is an absolutely belting game. I've obviously played a lot of the Duke Nukem games. I've played the original Duke Nukem 1, 2. So I remember playing those back in late 80s, early 90s. Then when Duke Nukem 3D came out, it was a complete game changer. So that is what this is based on. And then obviously I have got the Duke Nukem Forever. I actually bought the special edition when it came out on the PS3. Which, I'll be honest, I didn't complete it. I got about halfway through it and got a bit bored with it. But I do actually mean to go back to it. I want to go back and actually complete it, sign it off, and yeah, say that I've been able to complete them all. So yeah, I wanted to get Duke Nukem 64. Picked this one up. This was £30. It goes for 25 at CEX. And £30 on eBay. So yeah, not too bad there. Then we've got the last two that we've got, two big hitters that I wanted to get for the collection. The first one is Pokemon Snap. So whenever I can get a Pokemon game, I will. We did actually pick up Pokemon, the big box Pokemon Stadium from Glenn in, I think it was the last video. Or it might have been the video before that. I can't remember, but I know that I definitely picked that up from him. It's in the same video where I picked up all of these. So yeah, asked him if he had Pokemon Snap. He did. I picked this one up from him for £30. It goes for 35 at CEX and £50 on eBay. So yeah, really chuffed. And I will say it is in really, really good condition. So I think then that means the only Pokemon game that I'm missing on the N64 now is Pokemon Stadium 2. So I think that's going to have to go onto the wish list now. And then the final game for today is going to be Bomberman 64. So once again, absolutely loved the Bomberman games. I don't know if you can see, where is it? I haven't actually sorted out these shelves yet. There we go, Mega Bomberman on the Mega Drive. So I used to play that extensively, and that was one that I played with friends. We all had an absolutely brilliant time. And yeah, this was one that I wanted to pick up, wanted to get it added into the collection, because I will say with the N64 games, everything I'm picking up are all games that I intend to play, because they're all games that I just really want to play, basically. So yeah, I asked him if he had it. He did. He had a box complete version again, and I picked this up for £40 from him. It goes for 35 on CEX and 45 on eBay. So yeah, really chuffed with that. I know that Bomberman 64 is one of the highly regarded games on the N64. So that is everything that we've picked up. But before we wrap up the video, let's quickly run through the totals. So the total spend on everything. Oh no, wait, I forgot one. How could I forget this? It's the biggest box, and it was the whole reason that I went to Glenn's. So yes, we have got one more pickup, and this time it's an actual console. I'm going to hold it off screen just for a minute. But yes, this is the reason that I went to Glenn's that day, and it is a box complete Sega Mega CD 2. So yeah, he done me an absolutely amazing deal on this, because he didn't actually have a Mega Drive 2 to test it. So essentially he sold it to me untested, but it is complete. There is everything in it. The only thing it is missing is the Road Avenger game that's meant to be included. So what I probably will do is I probably will try to track down another copy of it and get it added into the box, so that the box is fully complete. And actually with getting this, that then means that I've got both of the Mega CDs. Then it also puts me into a very difficult position, because now I want to complete the Mega CD collection, so I need to get the 32, the Mighty Mega, sorry. But yes, so I picked this up from him. This, as I say, he did put it aside for me. He'd been saving it for me for about 3 or 4 weeks. He offered it to me for £130, which was absolutely amazing. I'm going to put it down because it does weigh a bit. So yeah, I paid £135. As I say, it is complete. It's got all the inserts, it's got the manual, it's got the join-in play, it's got everything. Couldn't ask for more. As I say, the only thing it is missing is the Road Avenger disc, which I will track down. Obviously I have got Road Avengers in the collection. We picked that up recently. I think that was back in the... was it the 100th Game Hunt video, where I basically done a massive eBay buyout. So yeah, I have got a copy of it. I know they don't go for too much, so I probably will just pick one up and chuck it in the box. But looking online, a boxed version on CEX goes for about £190, and on eBay they're actually going for £260. So nearly double what I paid for it. So absolutely amazing, really chuffed. And yeah, another Mega CD to add to the collection. Now, I wasn't intending on picking up, but it got dropped in my lap at such a good price that I couldn't say no. So yes, we've now got the Mega Drive 2 in the collection as well. And that really is everything that we've picked up today. So let's quickly run through the totals. So total spend on everything was £483 and 35p. If we picked everything up from CEX, we would be looking at £552. And if we got everything from eBay, we'd be looking at an absolutely monumental £854. Just absolutely mental. Yeah, the only things that weren't on CEX, or the only things that we didn't get a price for from CEX, was the Dovetail Fishing games, obviously because they were bought from CEX, and the Star Trek Jedi Challenges, because it's not something that they sell. So yeah, that is everything that we've picked up, and I am going to wrap the video up there. But before you head off, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're not already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the channel. Really hope you enjoyed the video, not the channel. I hope you do enjoy the channel. But yeah, with that said, I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.